What's going on, everyone? DSP here with a really quick update on what's been going on this week. I'll be putting this video up on both the King of Hate HD and on DSPStreetFighter because I've got some important news regarding the footage of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 I've been putting up over on that channel. So, here's the deal. First of all, the launch of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 this week was a smashing success. I attended the Play and Trade midnight launch party in Danbury, Connecticut, and the footage of that is over on DSPStreetFighter right now. Incidentally, it was a really good tournament. There actually weren't a lot of entrants because I get the feeling that everyone knew that, okay, someone's been playing this game before release date, one way or another, whether it was we went to a special release event. Sometimes some people actually, it had been leaked over the internet and they were able to get the game ahead of time and actually play it. So everyone had an inkling at this event. We knew who had played the game before and who hadn't. So there were very few entrants, but of the people who entered, everyone was really good. Everyone knew what they were doing, had these really advanced combos, and the tournament ended up being really good. And incidentally, I won the tournament. So if you want to see that footage, head over to DSPStreetFighter and check it out. Then, for launch day, I did a couple things. First of all, in the morning, I did a 3-part basics series that is a tutorial videos explaining the very basics of the Versus series of fighting games, specifically Marvel 3. So I go over things like the button layout, how to do basic combos, the super combo system, super canceling, all kinds of stuff like that. You know, the basic questions that if you were to go watch a combo video or a typical tutorial video, usually they're way more advanced than this kind of info, and it can be really hard to find this kind of info unless you've been playing these games for several years. So actually, these videos were featured on Event Hub, so I want to thank Event Hubs for that, and they've been really well received and very successful, so go check those out if you are interested. And just to let everyone know, I am continuing that series over the course of this week. My first 3 videos were primarily on attacking. Now I want to kind of go a little bit to defense and explaining push blocking, snap or alpha countering, even though they don't call it alpha countering, they call it assist counter or something like that. All that kind of advanced stuff, that's what I'll be talking about in the next series of videos. So, okay. Then, last night, I had a whole bunch of local players from Connecticut, some of which who used to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 competitively, some of which are relatively newcomers, all came over and we basically played the hell out of Marvel 3 last night for I think I played it for like 8 hours straight, if I remember correctly. So it was really cool, and I didn't record too much footage until basically everyone kind of had gotten a feel for the game. I didn't want to start recording the first couple hours of footage and be embarrassed. People, I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I did record about 24 matches, and incidentally again, because I have been playing the game for a couple days and I attended the launch tournament, I knew a little bit more than everyone else, and I actually went on a gigantic winning streak, even though the matches were really close in some cases. I recorded 24 of those matches and uploaded them to DSPStreetFighter. So a couple different teams. Actually, there's a new character, Hagar, who I started to use, who I use in that series of videos. You may be interested to check that out. That's also on DSPStreetFighter. But we had a little monkey wrench thrown into our plans here. And here's what happened, and let me explain what's happening. And I have to be really quick because my batteries are about to run out on the camera. There was an error on YouTube. Out of the 24 matches that I uploaded, 15 of them have a message that basically says these videos are blocked for copyright reasons by Machinima. And basically no one could see those videos. Now 9 of them are perfectly fine and there's nothing wrong with them. I contacted Machinima today and they got back to me and said, Phil, this isn't our doing. We didn't block anything, but just to let you know, you're not the only one. Several of our directors have contacted us over the past day saying that this is a pattern and we're not sure what exactly is happening, but it's something on YouTube's end and it's an error on their end. I don't know if anyone noticed, but yesterday afternoon, there was actually, last night, there was a large site update to YouTube. And everyone's wondering if maybe it was the site update that screwed stuff up, or maybe the site update was trying to fix the problem and didn't address it properly. But the bottom line is this: the 15 videos that are erroneously blocked, I'm going to send links to Machinima, and they're going to have those manually enabled, hopefully sooner rather than later, so you guys will be able to check those out. And I've been told by Machinima, don't stop doing what I'm doing. Definitely keep making videos. If I'm going to continue the tutorial series, just keep doing it, because it wasn't their intention to block anything, and they actually want to test and see if this is being fixed and addressed by YouTube or if it's going to continue to happen. So It is what it is. It's growing pains. It's not anything we expected, but it's out of our control. It's something that YouTube, unfortunately, is screwing up on yet again. But what can you do? So that's the bottom line. So stay tuned to DSP Street Fighter. There's going to be a lot more content this week. Two quick things. Number one, remember that tomorrow on Thursday is the next episode of Ask the King. Again, if you're interested in asking me any questions you'd like me to answer, go to thekingofhate.com, go to the Ask the King section of my forums and post up your questions there. And also remember that I accept questions via Twitter the day of, so keep your eyes peeled on Twitter. My nickname on Twitter is They Call Me DSP, so check that out tomorrow and maybe you'll get your Twitter questions answered. The one other thing I want to say is I'm very pleased to announce that my new TV is here. And if you watch any of those 9 videos that actually work from yesterday, I think you'll notice that the quality is a lot better than some of the videos that I'd previously taken. So I would rotate this and show it to you, but my lamp's right there and it's probably going to blind the camera. But it's basically a 55-inch TV, which is way bigger than the one I had previously. LED TV. It has a much better response time than my other TV. And from what I can also tell, the color balances and everything in this TV are way better and a lot more photogenic than my previous TV. For example, when I was recording the clips to make that 1-minute promotional video to promote Marvel 3 before it was released, I noticed that some things were way too bright, some things were way too dark, and because there was that issue that a lot of the times when I was doing a flashy super move and stuff like that, the camera wouldn't know how to focus or anything. But watching back some of the video footage from yesterday, it's looking like it's definitely filming a lot better. So if you haven't seen them yet, please check out those 9 videos and subsequently the other 15 as they are released by Machinima. And let me know what you think, because I think this is looking really good. And I'm going to keep recording this week, Marvel 3, all kinds of different footage. I'm hoping to learn some more new characters and maybe start doing some basics tutorials for the characters that I'm learning. But also, as I go through the mission mode, the challenge modes, I definitely want to beat arcade mode once, and I'll record that to show everyone the Galactus boss fight and what some of the endings and stuff like that. But next week, staying on track, I am going to play Killzone 3. That's going to be first on Tuesday next week. I am going to be doing other games as they come out, Bulletstorm and all that. So it's not just like I'm only doing Marvel 3, but there is going to be a lot of Marvel 3 footage on DSP Street Fighter. Everything else will be on DSP Gaming. Alright, so that was short and sweet. Gotta go because my camera's about to run out. I'm DSP. Keep you guys in the loop if anything changes. See you tomorrow for Ask the King, and I'll see you on DSP Street Fighter for a lot more Marvel 3 footage.